Welcome, welcome everybody. This is Lorette and you are in the right place. Congratulations for just showing up. This is Lorette. Once again, you can see me. That's my picture right there. And then Kamar is right there as well. Now, what we're going to be talking about tonight is how to earn money building websites. Kamar, are you there?
I'm here, Lurt, and I'm very excited for this webinar tonight.
All right. We have a full house, Kamar. We have a lot of people on tonight. We've got a lot of people really excited about the possibilities and what can be done and how you can earn money building websites. So everybody, you guys ready? You ready to get started? Say ready, ready in the chat box. Ready, ready. Oh, and just so you know, so this is an online webinar. I know some of you, this may be new, and some of you have probably been on a bunch of them. But if you have never been on a webinar, first of all, congratulations for joining us. Now, during this webinar, we're going to be walking you through this presentation, teaching you how to build a website, the opportunities, and so forth. Now, everybody is muted on this call. If you have a question, which we welcome, we want you to ask questions. We want to be able to answer questions that you have about this and how you can get started. In your little chat window, you'll see a chat window. You can type in questions and we will see those questions and we'll get those answered for you. So there's a little chat box, and right now what I want you to do is say ready in that chat box. So you can give a little bit of practice and let us know that you are ready. Oh, we got a lot of people saying ready, Kamar. So we are ready to go. All right, go ahead. Take it away, Kamar.
Let's get started.
All right.
Lurt mentioned my name is Kemar Harris. I joined the Internet Income Jamaica team in around mid-2013, so I've been doing this for about 5 years now. When I started out, I was still a student at UTech studying information technology, interestingly. I started out with literally no technical skills. I just started UTech. And you know, funny enough, while at UTech, they were really teaching us how to code, and we were using black and white screens. I was literally there for 3 to 4 years, and I still didn't know how to build a professional website. But thanks to my mentor, Lorette, I was able to learn how to build websites on a platform called WordPress. And since then, I've made millions of dollars online just building websites part-time. I'm also now the digital marketing director at Pulse Social, and I have my own registered website development company here in Jamaica. We've developed over 1,000 websites so far. And so I'm really excited to get started and to show you what the possibilities are and show you how you too can earn and make additional money just building websites. All right. Now, there are 2 things to get started, really simple, just 2 things to get started. What are the requirements? All you need is a laptop and an internet connection. And we're going to show you how with just having a laptop, a computer, and an internet connection, you can build completely professional websites and make money from building websites for clients. Even if you just want to do it for yourself, you can make a lot of money just building websites.
And thanks, Kamar. And now, before we get any further, we just want to make sure that is this for you? Is this something that would really fit into what you're doing? So I have a few questions for you. Okay, so the first question is, are you trying to find a legitimate way to earn money online? We already have Andrea says yes, because a lot of times, you know, you see these things online and you're like, is that a scam? Is that for real? Maybe you done it before and it didn't work. So now you're actually trying to find a way. So we've got all these yes, 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 yes. Well, great. So this is for you. Now, have you tried other make money opportunities and they just didn't work out, right? So maybe you spent money on something else and thinking that you were going to get rich and it didn't work. We got Julia saying many. We've got Elise saying yes. Kadeen saying yes. We have.
Wow.
I'm already, okay, so we've got, wow, a lot of people. Yeah, you've tried stuff. Now, this is a serious question, but are you concerned that you maybe not have the skills or the training needed to succeed? When you see something like website building, are you like, oh my goodness, I don't know anything about websites. How am I going to do this? So is that a concern? Okay, yeah, so we have people that are concerned that it may be a little too hard.
A little
Yeah,
too
so
hard.
some say no. So some people say, I don't think I have it. We've got saying yes, she's concerned. Yes. Well, you know what? We're going to show you how there's no reason to be concerned. Okay, so it's a lot
So this is
easier
no
than you think.
technical or coding skills required, all right?
Exactly. So, and then the last question, are you ready to finally make some real money? And I know we've got Amanda saying, I've been waiting for this.
Oh my.
A lot of people, yes, yes, definitely ready. So the great thing, wait, go back one more, Kamar. Now, the great thing about this is that when you're doing this online and you have your own business, there's no limit to the amount of money that you can make. Now, if you work at a job, you get a paycheck and that's your paycheck and that's it. You may get a little tiny raise, you may get a little tiny bonus, but that doesn't happen much. And if it does, it's small. But this, when you have your own business online, it's up to you on how much money that you want to make. There's no ceiling. Am I right, Kamar? You can make unlimited money. Am I
You're
right?
absolutely right, Lord. If you invest the time, trust me, you make crazy money online.
Yes. All right, go to the next one. So as we go through this presentation, we're going to go through this timeline just so you know where we are in the presentation and what to expect coming up. So the first part in this presentation, we're going to talk about why there is such a huge demand as well as the opportunity that is there for you. Then part two, we're going to talk about the possibilities and show you how much money you can earn, how much other people are earning. And then part three, we're going to walk you through how to get started. And then we're going to end it with some questions and answers. Does that sound good? Is that a good timeline? Yes? All right, good timeline. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, Kamar.
All right, so I love to start by talking about the opportunity and, talking about the reasons why there is such an opportunity. Now, every business, even every professional, you need a website to really market yourself and your business. My top 4 reasons to have a website, why I believe every business needs a website, is 1, credibility. Now, I know personally for myself and my friends that if I'm going to check out a business, one of the first places I go alert is to Google. And if that business doesn't have a website, what do you think? Tell us in the chat box. Does anyone else do that? You're going to check out a business. Someone tells you about an opportunity. First place I go is to Google. And if I am not able to see where that business has an online presence, then I know that for sure either this business isn't serious, or many persons are saying right now that business is a scam. And you're absolutely correct. If your business doesn't have a website, then chances are you are missing out so much. Persons who won't trust you, they're expecting you to have a website, right? So number 1 reason why every business needs a website is credibility. Credibility is so important. You need a website for credibility, and that's one of the top reasons why there is such a big demand. And your customers are expecting you to have a website. On many occasions, I'm trying to check out a business, but it's late night or after hours. And I go to Google, I'm trying to find their website just so that I can see what their prices are, what products they're offering. And if you don't have a website, you're really missing out as a business or as a professional offering a service. Now, the third reason why every business needs a website is because having a website means that you are always open for business. Totally always open for business. I am oftentimes busy in the day. I have a 9-to-5 job. So I find that many times whenever I'm shopping, I tend to shop online. I will be buying from Amazon at 11 a.m. in the night, 4 a.m. in the morning. So having a website means that you are always open for business. At any point in time, a potential customer can go to your website and see what is happening, what are your services, what are you charging. And does anyone know the top search engine in Jamaica? The top search engine in Jamaica is Google. You would be surprised at how much business Google is driving to different businesses just through having their search engine, just through having your website in their search engine. Many times persons have contacted me and I ask them, hey, how did you know about us? Or they have contacted Internet Income Jamaica. We ask them at the boot camps, how did you learn about our service? They say that they go to Google. They search for us through Google. And so just having a website means that you are getting businesses on top of businesses on Google. because we're now in a technological age. Anything you want, you go to Google for it. And so having a website means more business essentially for you. All right. So where is the opportunity really in all of this for you? Does anybody see where the opportunity is? Just type in the chat box and tell me if you see where the opportunity is. Oops. All right. So I'm going to discuss now where the opportunity is for us as website developers. Now, I'm wondering if anyone here has ever gotten a code to build a website. Can you just type in the question section and tell me if you've ever gotten a code to develop a website? Has anyone ever gotten a code to build a website? Yes, somebody said yes. Can you tell me, Leon, can you tell me how much you got, how much that code said? Just give me an idea. If you have any idea what a professional website costs today, just send it in the chat box. Right, so you realize that a professional website will cost, someone says 65,000 and up. Someone said 45,000 and up, but you'll be surprised. There are businesses out there. Another person said 300 to 400,000 for a professional website. No.
Hey, Kumar. Sorry to jump in, but it's very timely, actually, yesterday, and I should have actually put it into this presentation, but I just wrote a proposal yesterday for a 5-page website for $2,500 US. Yes. And the guy accepted it. This morning, he said, okay. Yep.
Wow. And you know, a local client, I actually signed an agreement with a local client maybe 2 weeks ago to build a website for 350,000. And so it really goes to show that the opportunity is there. And there's another client from the US which are about to sign a deal to build a website for them for about 5,000 US. And this is like a 5-page website. So the opportunity really is there. Whether you're looking to do it locally, you're looking to freelance online, the opportunity is there with website building. So one of the things that we encourage persons to do here in Jamaica is to earn in US dollars. And one of the ways we do this is through freelancing websites. Now, our favorite freelancing website here at Internet Income Jamaica is Fiverr.com. Through Fiverr.com, I've earned over 50,000 US dollars since I started. And trust me, it's an amazing, really great and amazing platform. No, I did a search.
Say that again. How much have you earned?
I've earned over 50,000 US dollars online.
You guys hear that? That's insane. That is awesome, Kumar. Awesome.
Right. I believe that's over 5 million Jamaican. So the opportunity really is there. I remember I was doing a training in January, Lori, and I did a search on Fiverr for the word WordPress. WordPress is a platform, is the top platform for building websites. It makes it so easy. And in fact, that's one of the things that we're going to talk about. So I did a search on Fiverr, freelancing websites, to see how many people are asking for WordPress jobs. And in just one day, there were over 34 requests for people who knew how to use WordPress. Maybe you can make a minor change on a website for someone. You can build a website with WordPress. In one day, 34 requests, just asking for persons to help with WordPress websites. So the opportunity is there. All right. Now, I also want to show a few examples right now of other people who are online. This is the same website we mentioned, Fiverr.com. You can go to it, Fiverr.com, and you can check it out. Many Jamaicans are on there earning a lot of money online, just working part-time, working in his spare time. Now, what tends to happen is that people do simpler jobs and lower cost jobs online on this website called Fiverr. So this is a young lady building a simple website for 100 US dollars. And what you will notice here is that she has a total of 7 orders in queue. She probably takes a day to build one of these websites. What that means is that in one day she is earning up to 700 US dollars. And to me, I think that's pretty amazing. I don't know of any Jamaican. You're just sitting at home and you're earning just $700 in just one day. This seller has gotten approximately 217 reviews. Now, what we find on these platforms is that not everyone that orders from you leave a review. Only 1/3 of every customer we've noticed actually leaves a review. So if she has gotten 217 reviews, that means she has gotten approximately 651 orders. 651 orders times $100 per website. She would have made over $65,000 online just through that one service. And we'll look at many persons making so much money online. This person would have made over 149,000 US dollars online. This is one of my services that I offer. And I have my most popular packages for $150, and I have over 583 reviews right now. But when you do the maths, you will realize just how much money that I would have made just from this one service, just building websites online. These are some examples of the type of websites that I've done using this platform called WordPress. Really professional website. This is a website for a client here in Jamaica. This is a website for my pastor. This is a e-commerce website that sells products online. This is another e-commerce website that sells clothing and fashion stuff online. These are examples, screenshots of some orders that I have gotten online to build websites. And you know, the funny thing is, whenever I get these jobs online, I always tell people that, oh, you know, it's going to take 21 days. But the truth is, I can build this website in one day, but I give myself enough time to relax and build it with ease. So I'm able to complete this order for 480 US dollars in just one day. This is an example of another order that I have gotten online on this same website called Fiverr for over $1,000. Again, I say I will build it in 21 days. The truth is, I can take a week. If I decide, I can finish this website in a day. So you see that we've gone to part one. We've gone through part one. You see where the opportunity is, and you've seen the possibilities of growing your business. Is anyone excited about this? Type in the chat box. Someone is saying that's a lot. Jerome said that's a lot. Amanda says awesome. Christina says yes. All right. So are you guys excited to now see how you can get started, how you can tap into this amazing industry, how you can begin to build websites and charge clients for it? Everyone says yes, can't wait. Suan says yes, can't wait. All right, so let's get started. I see we have a lot of excited persons here on the webinar tonight, and we're about to get into it. Now, what I'm going to try to do on this webinar, even though the time is limited, I'm going to try to show you as much as I can to help you to get started on your journey to building websites for clients, professional websites. And come on, I'm surprised that no one said, hey, Kemar, you know, your websites really look good, because many times I will show people the websites that I build online, and they look at the amount that I charge for the websites, and they're like, but there are persons out here in Jamaica charging hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that they're not building a website as good, and they're not doing it as fast. So what tends to happen is that there are a lot of people still, you know, taking their own little time coding HTML to build websites. But there are so many awesome platforms there to make the job easier to build completely professional and mobile responsive websites. So we're going to jump right in, and we're going to show you how you can tap into this as well, and how you can benefit. So come on, if you're ready to type, please show me in the chat box. All right. Someone says I hate HTML. All right, let's go. Let's get going. So there are three simple things you need to have a website live on the internet. You know, it's actually find it pretty interesting. In my 4 years of going into university, studying information technology and programming, they never taught me how to have a website online. They never taught me what a domain name is, what a hosting account is. They taught me the coding, and they taught me that, hey, when you have a greater than sign, then a B, then a less than sign, it creates a bold, it makes your text bolder. Right? They taught me that, but they never taught me how to have a website live on the internet. But guess what? We're going to teach you that tonight, right now. So the first thing you need is a domain name. You need a web hosting account. Of course, you need the knowledge of how to build websites. So we're going to explain it in this simple little diagram. Now, I like this diagram because I tend to think of this diagram as, you know, or if you look at it, the domain name here is symbolic of the address where your website is located. So the domain name is like an address indicating where your house is. The website is symbolic of a house in the diagram, and the lot where the house is sitting is symbolic of your web hosting account. So what happens is that in order for someone to get to your website, you need to have a domain name, right? The domain name, for example, is kemarharris.com, google.com. Can anyone else give an example of another domain name? Type in the chat box, a popular domain name in Jamaica. Amazon.com. Everybody loves Amazon, right? Thank you, Giovanni. All right. So the host, as you can see, is symbolic of your website. The lot symbolic of your web hosting. So what you find is that if you have just the domain name, you don't have the website, or you don't have the lot, when persons go there, they will see nothing. So you need everything to work hand in hand. If you have a website and you don't have the hosting account, the hosting account is basically the storage area for your website, where your website resides, where your website sits. When you upload a file, when you write an article, where is that stored? It's stored on a hosting account, which is basically a website in the cloud. Sorry, it's basically a computer in the cloud, a storage area in the cloud to store all your information. So does this make sense? Can you type yes or no in the chat box below? You know, someone gave an example of a domain name. Dan says geniuschem.com. I'm not sure how you knew my domain name. Thank you. All right. So everybody says yes so far. Kadeen. All right, great. Seems like everybody understands what a domain name is and a hosting account. So essentially, domain name is the name of your website, the URL to your website, essentially. So google.com, how people get to your website, that's the domain name. The website is all the work that you've put in, the content, the articles, the images that you've uploaded. And the web hosting is a storage area that you will purchase. I will show you how to get it. You will purchase it and you will upload your website files there, and that's where everything is stored. So your website has to be stored somewhere, and that is called a web hosting account. All right, so let's jump right in. Someone asked if I'm also a graphic designer. We're going to get to that. No, I'm not a graphic designer. All right. So here are examples of a domain name again. Google.com, Facebook.com, InternetIncomeJamaica.com. Now, I want to talk to you about how to choose a good domain name. And if you have a pen or a paper nearby to you, I think this is actually something good that you might want to make a note of, because when I just got started, I really wasn't thinking about how to choose a good domain name. And you know, I made a few mistakes along the way. So number one is that you want to ensure that your domain name is relevant to your website. If you are building a website to sell shoes, you're building a website for a shoe store, you're not going to expect the domain name to be kemarharris.com. No, kemarharris.com sounds like a personal website. It doesn't sound like a shoe store. So if I'm building a website to sell shoes, it would more be kemarshoestore.com. You also have to ensure your domain name is memorable. How do you do that? Keep your domain name as short as possible. Your domain name shouldn't be so long that the minute you tell someone and they walk through the door, they forgot it already. If you tell someone your domain name, they should be able to remember it. Now, we always encourage that you get a .com domain name whenever possible. As long as it's available, always get a .com domain name, right? And the reason for this is, if I should tell you, oh, my website is Kemar Harris, you're going to automatically assume the .com because it's more popular. But there are also domain names like KemarHarris.biz, KemarHarris.edu, .org, .net, but those aren't as possible. Those aren't as popular, and that's why we recommend the .com domain names all the time. And funny thing is that .com domain names are actually more trusted as well, because when you see somebody have a .biz domain name, you might not trust it as much as when you hear it doesn't sound as official as a .com domain name. So that's very important. Now, avoid numbers in your domain name. Does anyone know why you should avoid numbers in your domain name? No. Someone asked the question, is .com domain names expensive? No, they're very cheap. You will be surprised, but I'm going to show you in a few minutes. A domain name typically costs about $10 US. All right. So this is why you should avoid numbers in your domain name. So for example, a website that I use pretty often, they provide online payment services. They are called tocheckout.com. Tocheckout.com. Can anyone write out that domain name in the chat box for me? Tocheckout.com. Just write it out and tell me how you think that domain name is spelled. The domain name is tocheckout.com. So some person said the number 2 checkout.com. I see someone says TWO checkout.com. I see.
That's a great example, Kamar, because it's really about 50-50.
Right.
And there's even
someone said checkout.com.
Yeah.
Right. It's confusing. So it's dependent on our interpretation. So what you find now is that when you tell someone that domain name, whatever they interpret it as, that's what they're going to type in. So what you want to do, in fact, I think what that company had to do, instead of just owning one domain name, they had to purchase all 3 domain names simply because it had a number. So they were losing traffic because some people typed in, the official domain name is the number 2 checkout.com, but some persons typed in TWO checkout.com. Some persons typed in TOO checkout.com, and they were losing traffic. Hence, they had to go and they had to purchase it. TWO checkout.com, the TOO checkout.com, to ensure they weren't missing or losing out on traffic. So in addition to avoiding numbers, you also want to avoid words that, those words have synonyms or they are commonly misspelled. You want to avoid using domain names with such words as well. And another example is center. Let's say a domain name is called centernews.com. It can be spelled CENTER news.com or CENTRE news.com. So words that have multiple spellings, you want to avoid those in your domain name as well. And if you can avoid, you should also avoid, you can have a dash in your domain name, but you want to avoid it, because people don't commonly remember that, oh, domain name has a dash, Kemar-Harris.com. People won't remember that. They will remember the Kemar and the Harris. They won't remember the dash in the middle. And Lert, I remember a few years ago, I was sitting down. For some reason, I needed to go on the Gleaner Jamaica website. And for the likes of me, I could never get onto the website. I kept typing JamaicaGleaner.com. I typed in GleanerJamaica.com. It told me website not found, website not found. And to me, in my mind, I was like, no, this is the Gleaner Jamaica. Their website is there. I've been to it 1,000 times. Why can't I find it? So I decided to go to Google and I searched for Gleaner Jamaica in Google. And what I found out was that they had a dash in their domain name. So their domain name, I think, was Gleaner-Jamaica.com. Right? And they were losing traffic because of that. What they eventually did, they had to purchase the versions of the domain name without the dash. So it's very important to ensure you choose the right domain name or you will lose traffic people will have trouble finding your website. Jerome says you should also ensure your domain name is short as possible. Definitely agree there. All right. All right. So the next thing that you need to have a website online is that, of course, you need a hosting account, and we mentioned the hosting account. So let me see if I can send you all a message. Sorry. Maybe Lori can type this in the chat box, internetincomejamaica.com/hosting. Now this is the domain name. This is the web host that we always use for our boot camps, always use for our websites that we are building. And what I really love about them is the support that they provide. So this is somewhere that you can go. Right now they have a 51% off deal, and you can actually come here, and if you should click on the option that says shared hosting, I'm going to show you really quickly how you can have I'm going to show you really quickly how simple it is to purchase a domain name and an hosting account. Now, what we love about them is that they have a package for the person that just wants one website. They have a package for the person that wants unlimited websites. So I have one hosting account and all my websites are there. I'm paying one monthly fee for all the websites. So it's a really simple purchasing a domain name. So you come here and you enter the domain name that you want. So let's say I want the domain name kemarharrisonline.com. If it's available, it will tell me it's available. If it's not available, like in the instance, I know I already purchased kemarharris.com. So if I try to get kemarharris.com, it's unavailable. So I can try kemarharrisonline.com and it's available. Now, the domain name is something that you pay for yearly. A domain name costs between $10 US to $15 US. So I go ahead and select the domain name there. Now, hosting normally has a monthly fee to it, but because you purchase the domain name yearly, we recommend that you also get your hosting account yearly, which whenever you purchase your hosting yearly, you actually get a big discount as well. So we recommend that you get it yearly. And you know, you come through all of these options. Every web host, they will try to upsell you. So I always avoid these upsells. You really don't need them. They're asking you a bunch of stuff. If you want turbo, dedicated IPs, I always avoid them. And what I love about this web host as well is that this section that says auto install application, they will install the website for you, so that all you need to do is to go in and just begin making your changes. So the top website builder, the top platform for building websites is called WordPress. So whenever you purchase through them, they will ask you upfront, hey, what application do you want to install? You select WordPress, and immediately it gives you what your username and your password will be. You just go through, click continue. You save this, by the way. Go through, and you go through all the steps, and you can go ahead and purchase. And when you go to your domain name, immediately you will see a website there that you can start changing and working on it to make it your own. So this section, normally this is called ID protection. What this really does is that it protects your personal information. Similar to when you are getting a landline phone, the default option is that your contact information is usually stored in a directory to say that, oh, Kemar Harris is the owner of this phone number. So what tends to happen is that when you purchase a domain name, it's similar. If you don't select ID protection, then whoever knows how to get to the domain directory, they can see who is the owner of a domain name. So most people, because they don't want their name to be associated, maybe it's a business domain name, you don't want your name to be there as the owner, you don't want your email address to be shown and so on, you choose ID protection. And once you do this, it will show you the total, and you can see with their 51% off promotion that they're doing this week, you actually save $67 US. And once you do this, they will send you an email with a login for your website, everything to get started. And this is how simple it is to get the domain name and hosting for your website. And annually, the domain name and hosting, especially when you're renewing it, it might be like $150 US per year, which is pretty affordable. Let me see if there are any questions regarding this. Someone asks, what if I don't want to purchase a domain name because you already have it? No problem. We're just showing for everyone, even persons are here that don't have a domain name, so we're showing you how you can get your domain name and your hosting and so on. All right. Okay, so I'm going to jump back into my PowerPoint. I just wanted to show you how simple it is. And don't worry, this might look complicated right now, but you know what we'll do? We'll also send you this recording so that you can slow it down, see the steps and how you can purchase your domain name if you want to do that. All right? Okay. Great. So that's it. That's how quick and simple it is to purchase hosting for your website. Now, what's the next thing that you need? The next thing that you need is really the training on how to build websites. But I see that we have a few more questions here. So let me take a look at the questions that are coming in. Someone asks, do you have to use A2 hosting? No, you don't have to use A2 hosting. You can use a web host of your choice. Someone asks a question. Okay, I'm looking through the questions. Someone says it looks scary. No, it's totally not scary. It's really simple. I think you might be talking about ID protection. Whenever you purchase a domain name, if you don't select ID protection, anyone, anywhere can know that you are the owner of the website. So you have to ensure you select ID protection if you don't want your name to be there. All right, Jeremy asks, so do you have to buy a new domain name for all websites you make for your clients? So personally, whenever I am making websites for my clients, I often recommend them and I tell them that, listen, I would prefer if you purchase your own domain name and you pay for it annually. But if you send them the steps and they prefer for you to purchase it, many times what I do for my clients personally is that I will tell them that if you want me to purchase it for you, no problem. I will purchase your domain name for you. I'll manage it, I'll host it. But basically what I do for many of my clients is that I add a fee to it. So if the domain name costs $15, I might charge them $30 for it per year. I might even charge them $50 per year just to keep it, just to purchase and ensure everything is up to date. For hosting, many of my clients, I also charge them a fee for hosting. So I pay my web host about $150 US per year, and I will charge my clients maybe a minimum of $50 US per month to host their websites. So that's also an additional opportunity for revenue. Many clients, they don't want to hear about hosting, they don't want to hear about domain name. It's a simple process to just go through and purchase the domain name you want, purchase the hosting. But many clients don't want to do it. So what you can do, if you purchase, for example, what I showed earlier, a web hosting plan that allows you to have more than one website, you will pay one fee and you can add client websites to it. Someone said $50 per month opportunity to host on behalf of the client. That's definitely a lot of revenue there. If you pay $150 per year and you have 3 clients paying you $50 per month to host your website, you can just see and calculate the profits there. And that's what a lot of website developers do. It's an accepted practice because guess what? That's just a business. You host it for them and you charge them for it. All right. So the next thing you need now is a training on how to build websites. And that's what we're going to get to next. This is now the key part. So now you know the importance of having a website. You know how to get your domain name, you know how to get your hosting account. Next big thing is that you want to understand WordPress, the number one platform for building website. You want to know how to tweak it. You want to know how to, get things to look a certain way, how to get a sign up box, a contact us box, an order form on your website. All these things you want to learn how to do them so that you can make really high quality and professional websites. There is this thing called mobile friendly design or responsive design. It's a high trending thing right now. Guess why? Because most persons are actually using their phone to access a website. They're using their phone to do everything, or a tablet. Nobody is pulling out a computer every time they want to go online. So what you have to do, you have to ensure that when people go on their phone, the website looks just as good as when they go on their computer. What that means is that you don't have to be scrolling across and so on. And that's what mobile friendly design is. That's something I really want you guys to bear in mind. We're not going to touch on it. Many of these things we can't touch on the webinar right now. But there are certain key things that I think as you are going to be learning to build websites that you want to keep in mind. So we've covered the possibilities and we've covered how to get started building websites. Now, my question to you is, what would a proven system like this be worth to you, right? What I want to show you guys is a proven system. Now that you know how to purchase a domain name, you know the importance, you know what to look out for, you know where are the opportunities to make an additional income. What would a system like this be worth to you? Now we want to talk about the skill of building websites. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to show you a few things here tonight, but I can't get in very detail due to the time limit and due to the platform. But what would an opportunity like this, how much would you be willing to invest to learn how to really build professional websites? So I want to introduce to you our 2-day website building bootcamp. No, we're not able to go in detail right now on everything you need to know about building websites, on everything you need to know about making your website professional, making your website rank in search engines. But in our 2-day training bootcamp, we will be doing all of this. We have a proven system that we use for our clients, that we use to build websites for clients, websites that cost over $100,000, over $200,000, $300,000. No, I am even building a website for a government agency, just by coincidence. They're like, oh, we need to redesign our website. It looks totally awful. We need a new site. And I'm using this system, this WordPress system that we mentioned. So we have a bootcamp coming up this weekend. And what we will be doing is that we will be teaching how to build websites in detail within that 2-day bootcamp. If you haven't purchased a domain name yet, if you don't have hosting as it, we'll be teaching you how to do that again during that bootcamp, and we'll be showing you exactly how to use WordPress, how to build high converting websites, mobile responsive websites that you can use for affiliate marketing, whatever the purpose is, and make an additional income online from doing it. So what our bootcamp covers is, setting up WordPress, understanding WordPress. WordPress has certain things that really make it powerful. If you go to my personal website, or if you go to some of the websites that I've built for clients, you will see the features, you will see the forms, the order forms, online shipping options, and so on for the e-commerce sites. You will see the interactive elements, and these are all made simple through WordPress. And when I just got started building a website, it used to take me maybe 2 weeks to finish a website. Then it started taking me 1 week. Then I got to the point where within a day I can build websites. And so I also want to introduce to you something called page builders. right? I'm going to show you that in a minute. This is, oh my God, this is a this is the best thing I ever discovered. Even this is the thing that takes WordPress to a whole new level. I was able to cut my website development time from a week to a day just using this thing called Page Builders. And I'm going to show you what it is and an example of it. Now, when I was at university, when I was about to finish university, I became a part of this development group. They program and they build websites. And you know, one of the processes that you go through building websites is that before you get in and you start building, we used to draw these little mock-ups, and we used to, you know, go in Photoshop and we design how everything is going to look, and then we execute it, and then we have to cut out the images, put them on the website, and it was just a long, drawn out process. And that would take us months to build websites just using that process. But I'm going to show you now, well, I'm going to show you in a few minutes exactly what that page builder is, what it does, and so on. So our boot camp, we have a boot camp coming up this weekend, October 26th to October 28th, where we will be going in detail on how to build amazing websites from scratch. It's a hands-on boot camp. What does that mean? That means you come with your laptop and we're going to teach you while you are there in the training. By the time you leave the training, you'll be leaving with a professional website. So we have two options for that training. We have persons who, if you prefer to come in on a Friday for day one of the training, it's 2 days. So you can either do day one of the training on Friday, or you can do day one of the training on Saturday, and you come in on Sunday, either Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon for day two of the training. Now, some bonuses that we're offering to you with this now is that you will get access to our private Facebook support group for ongoing training and support along every way. Now, you know, one of the things that are important is guidance. As you are building websites for clients and as you are entering a new niche, a new industry, you are creating a whole business that you want to generate income from. You need continuous guidance, continuous support. And we have a lifetime support group where when you get access to that group, any issues that you have, once it relates to website development, whether you're developing a e-commerce site, an affiliate site, a personal website, whether you're developing a course website, you can get some form of support and additional guidance. That's what we provide to all our students who attend our training. Now, the next thing that we provide that I was mentioning, this thing literally helped me to make so much more. I'm rebuilding a website for a government agency right now, and I'm using something called a page builder, and I'm going to show you right now the exact page builder that I am using and how it makes your life easier when it comes on to building websites. To me, it just took everything technical, remove all technicalities from website development. It made me able to build a website without, you know, having 5 tabs open, changing a header in one location, changing a footer in one location. It just made it so simple. This is worth $200 US. I'm going to send a link to it. This tool is a really amazing tool. I will send this link right now in the chat area. Okay, so I just sent the link in the chat area. I hope it is clickable. Let me double check to ensure that it is clickable. All right, so I just sent the link in the chat area, and I am going to quickly open it up right now just to show you exactly, you know, what it is and what it does. So this is an example of how I use this tool to build a website. So if I get a client, let's say that my client that I have gotten is a car mart, some company that sells cars. This is how I go about building a website for that company. I simply come in, and this tool gives me what are called design templates. So I will find a car mart template within the tool. I apply that car mart template. No, I apply that Carmark template, right? It gives me a full-blown website design just like that. I can decide that, oh, I'm going to change this to the name of the company. And I can come in and I can change the name here. I can, if the name of the company is not Motor City, let's say, one of our clients that we work with is Autodon. So we change this to about Autodon and we begin to write the information about them. Really simple and really professional. View available cars. This is the type of tools that we use to build websites and to make it way more amazing. I will literally finish building a website in an hour if you want to. So you can see what do you guys think about this design? Do you think it's a very cool design that a client might like to purchase? Just tell me right now in the chat area, what do you think about this design? Does this look like a cool website that a client might want to pay? Let's say $50,000. Do you think a client would pay 50,000 US for it? Someone, Rosane says, yep. Melford said, amazing. Okay, cool. All right, let's say.
The cool thing about it is that they don't know that you're using a template. They're like, wow, you created this by scratch. Like they think that you're this designer that did all this stuff, and it's a template.
Right, it's a template. And one of the struggles I had when I just started, Lori, was you guys might not be familiar with WordPress and you wouldn't know this now, but WordPress, WordPress itself is free, and there are people that build different themes and templates are free. So back then I used to go, and every time I have a particular client, oh, I have a restaurant, I would search when I try to find a restaurant design so that I don't have to build it out on my own. And it was difficult, but with this tool I was able to find almost a design for almost everything. Let's say you are building a website for just a regular company or just a regular business out there. I'm sure you can come and you can find a design that business might like. So I just chose a design. Look how this entire website is going to be transformed right now. This is an amazing website just like that. Quality service, super support, award-winning, can show sample projects, can show some testimonials, call to action buttons. And they have a ton of other designs like this. I remember seeing a lawyer's design, if you're going to build a website for lawyers. And there are a ton of these templates that you can just choose from to build any type of professional website. And even if you want to design it from scratch, I could delete all of these elements and easily come up with my own design from scratch. I had a client over the weekend. What a good friend of mine, he attended our freelancing bootcamp a few years ago, and he wants to have a local business now. And he was telling me about the design that he wanted for his website. He was telling me that, oh, he wants it to have a big background video. He wants it to lay out and show his portfolio and show the videos of all the work that he has done and so on. And I was able to say to him, all right, no problem. This is what it's going to cost. And guess what tool I used to build it? I use this exact same tool to build it. Let me show you. This is an e-commerce. This is an e-commerce website that I built for a client using this same tool. Very professional, simple, and straightforward. This is an e-commerce website. You guys would say that this website is professional, right? I didn't use a template. I knew what the client wanted, they explained what they want, and I was able to build it using this tool. So you can also do custom designs of your own. I custom designed my personal website using the same tool called Beaver Builder, and it has been absolutely amazing, right? So if you want to build professional website, make a note of this. I should have their, let me bring up back their website. I think it's Page Builder. No, if I should go to their website, let me just show you what this tool costs. If you come here, when you follow the link that I sent, you come here, you will see, all the features that it has, all the amazing features. You will see demos. All right, so you can read up more about it. Now, to get this tool and to use this tool, the cost of it is, minimum cost of it is $99 US. Right, $99 US. And what happened is that most people, the popular package is a pro package because you can build unlimited websites and so on. It has more capabilities. You get the premium templates, you get the team, and you get the support and so on. No, the version that we have is the agency version. You see, because you want to build a website for a client and you want to resell them, you don't want your website to say, oh, this website was built with the page builder plugin or the page builder Beaver Builder tool. You want your client to just know that, hey, they have a professional website, it was done by you. And they don't need to know what you used to build it. They just need to know that maybe if they need to go in and make a change, either you can do it for them or you can show them how to do it. So the recommended version for people who are building websites and reselling them is the agency plan, which is a $400 US. So I thought the cost of this tool was really, I forgot that it's the agency version we have for $400 US. No, what we're doing for the students of our training is that we are providing this tool as a part of the training so that immediately, right away, you can start building professional websites, not just for yourself, but also for your clients. Does anybody like the sound of that? What do you think about this tool? Does it make website building easier? Amanda says, wow, yes, love it. Great, yes, awesome, thank you. Yes, it does. All right. Someone says crazy. Melford says crazy. All right, so I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. And you know, I don't really want to go over time, but I want to show you this because if you build a website and it is not what you call the mobile responsive, then you've done a poor job, absolutely poor job. Everybody right now, 90% of internet traffic is being done on mobile, on a phone or on a tablet. So I'm going to show you what being mobile responsive means. So what this means is that if the person is on a big screen, they see a nicely designed website, as you can see right here. Right? They see a nicely designed website. If they are on a tablet, they should also be able to see a nicely designed website. If the person is on a mobile phone, they should also see a nicely designed website. Now, what do you notice about this website? Can anyone tell me what they notice about it? You notice that the information on the website, it adapts, right? It gets bigger for bigger devices or it gets smaller for smaller devices. So this is also one of the things that people pay extra money for. They pay extra money to know that their website is mobile responsive. But with this tool, when you build a website, you don't have to do any additional work. It's automatically mobile responsive. That's what I love about this tool. So I charge the clients extra to make their website adapt for mobile. They don't have to build two sites, one for desktop, one for mobile. I build them one website and I charge them extra to ensure it's mobile responsive. And I use this tool to automatically make it mobile responsive. So there's a lot of avenues for us. And you know, this is just an amazing experience. I'm excited for this weekend because I know what is going to happen this weekend. I know the value and the amazing things that are going to come out of the training this weekend. So what is the cost for our training? Right? Or training that teaches you how to build professional websites and teaches you how to, you know, max out your earnings, right? You know, not only are we teaching you how to build websites on this bootcamp, but we're providing you support afterwards. And normally, you know, you would have the additional expense of purchasing the templates or this page builder for $400 US, just so that you can really be comfortable building websites for clients. We're providing it as a part of the training. And our training, the cost that our training is being sold for, the 2-day training is being sold for $15,000 US right now. But right before the training, you know, we had a discussion and we said, you know, let's give them some more value. Let's give only exclusively to the webinar attendees some more value. And we decided we're going to cut down the cost of this bootcamp just for you until tomorrow, from $15,000 to 10,000 US dollars. And I think this is really amazing. We have to thank Lord for approving this discount. It is absolutely a great discount, 5,000 off, on top of all the other benefits that you are getting. Now, this is just a picture of the boot camp. So our training, we have multiple trainers in a room. You're on your computer, you're doing it. And what's happening is that we're coming around and we're helping you.
People, they just want to clarify that's in Jamaican dollars, right?
Right. It's in Jamaican dollars.
And that is a great discount. I mean, you guys are getting a ton of education for a small amount of money. You get 2 days of Kamar teaching you how to build websites, and then you get unlimited support. So that support is critical. I mean, it's not, we don't ever just have, if you've been to any of our trainings, we have trainings and then you're stuck with us forever. I mean, we are going to be there helping you along the way. We want you to succeed. We want you to get those $400 orders, those $2,000 orders. We want you to do that. And we know in order to do that, you're going to need a little bit of help afterwards. So we make sure that you come to the training, but then you also get the support that you need.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. So, go ahead, Kamar.
So you can take over, right? So I think everyone is pretty excited right now. I didn't notice it before, but many persons were saying, is it US or is it Jamaican dollars? Because you see the value there. You see that if you spend 10,000 US dollars for this training, you can still make it back with ease, because I've made way past 10,000 US dollars online just using the same
tools. You almost broke the internet with saying that.
Oh my. Okay.
So keep going. So first of all, Kamar, this is awesome. People are really excited about it. But I want to ask, if you're not sure if this program is specifically for you. So this program is for you if you really want to find a way to be your own boss and set your own schedule. And we know a lot of people want that, right? Be your own boss, set your own schedule, do what you want. Somebody gets a website for you. You usually just have a due date, and you just need to have it done by that due date. You're doing it at night, you're doing it in the morning, doesn't matter, just get it done. And you're finally going to earn some real money, once again, like I said at the beginning, with unlimited potential. There is no limit on how much money you can get. And then also, if you're new to the website building world, which majority of you are, some of you have a little bit of an experience, and you just need some training and guidance that's not going to take months or years to learn. So that is the difference. People get degrees, not Kamar, right? Kamar, you went to university to learn how to do this, when you guys are going to just spend 2 days and then support in a Facebook group helping you, right? You don't have to spend months or years and thousands of dollars. Then this program is for you. Now, when Kamar, put up the link again to go register. Do you have that?
Let me find it. Okay.
You keep going. There you go. So once again, it's a 2-day boot camp, the 26th to the 28th, and you can go to that link and you register online. Now, when you register online, that is, you can pay with your credit card option, and then there's also options to pay in cash. There's also options to pay for bank wire as well. We have Ava asking, how do I pay for the course with a discounted rate? You changed the page, right, Kamar? Is that right?
So what we have done for you, when you visit this URL, let me go to it right now. It's Internet Income Jamaica /websites. When you go here, right, so when you go here, you click on reserve seat.
Now, before you go too far, wait, take that off for a minute. I want them to see that there's the 2 options. So you see the option 1 and the option 2. So you would see which one fits your schedule the best, right? So you can pick through those 2 options. Go ahead.
Right. So you just enter your information. Click reserve my seat and it will take you to the page where you can make the payment for the bootcamp.
Yeah, and you can see the cost is right there and you choose your different options. And then, was it on the previous page with the different payment options, Kamar? Was that, where was that?
So what will happen, Lord, if persons if you want to pay in cash, let me see if that information is here. If you want to pay in cash, or if you want to pay in cash, you can visit our office. I will send the address. So if you want to pay in cash, you can visit our office.
One thing that I'm going to do right now, though, also, Kamar, so for those of you that can sign up right now, which I definitely recommend that you do, first of all, the training is in Kingston. Okay, so for the people in Kingston, if these dates work for you this weekend, if they don't work for you, work your hardest to make them work for you, right? If you need to get a babysitter, you need to do something, or whatever you need to do, make it happen and be there this weekend if you can in Kingston. And if you can pay online, go ahead and pay online right now, secure your seat. Now, if that's not an option for you, to pay online, once again, there are different options. Now, what I'm going to do putting in right now is to go to this website. It's Save My Seat Please. SaveMySeatPlease.com. SaveMySeatPlease.com. If you go there, fill out that form. So can you type that in? Yeah, there you go. So put in your information. So first of all, we want those that can order online in Kingston, ready to go, do that now. For those of you that need a different payment option, like if you need to pay cash, bank wire, and so forth, fill out this form. And also, if you are interested in, like, you can't make this date, you got to do another date, or if you are in Montego Bay, I see a lot of people in Montego Bay, fill out this information so that we have it and we can connect with you. So those like in Montego Bay, when we're in Montego Bay, we'll definitely contact you. So the key here, scroll down, Kamar. So you can see right there the class that you're interested. So you'd put website building. Okay, and then how will you be registering? Are you going to register online? But you have questions. You're going to do cash, bank wire, and which session works for you. You can do, I would prefer the online class, like maybe if you're in Montego Bay, you can put that. And then in your comments, put as much info as you need. Like, I'm in Montego Bay and I want to come, or you can say, I can't make it this weekend. When's the next one? Just give us all the information that we need in order to follow up with you. Let's see.
What I plan to do as well, Lord, is that we might be arranging very soon an online version of the class.
Correct.
Obviously, we can't really do it in such a small space of time, but we'll arrange an online version of the class or an online course that these persons can then register to within a month from now or so on.
Right. And so let's go through. So anybody have any questions here about this form or filling it out or getting registered? So we have some people here, where is it? It's in Kingston. It is at Mall Plaza, and we are upstairs by Express Fitness. So yes, and somebody is asking, can I just show up on Saturday and pay? Yes, you can, Kamar. Am I right?
Right. So you can pay on the day. However, fill out this form so that we can reserve your seat, because there's no guarantee that there will be a seat for you if you just turn up without registering.
Correct. And to confirm the currency, yes, it's Jamaican dollars. Yes. Let's see. So the online class is not ready yet. So we don't have it available yet. So if you want to get started right now, you need to attend this weekend. Okay? And so the website, once again, is SaveMySeatPlease.com. And I will put that in here. SaveMySeatPlease.com. And so somebody's asking, what are you going to be teaching? Kamar's going to be teaching you from beginning to end. When you leave the class, you will have a working website. So you're going to have everything that you need to know to get a website up and live online. And then after the class is the support. So when you got questions and stuff, you're in the Facebook group and so forth. Okay, so we have Janice saying, hopefully this is the big break I need. It is. This is an amazing opportunity, and it works. This is not, it's not a scam. It's not something that it's legitimate. It's a way that you can really make money. And one thing that's really great about all the training that you guys do, if this is the first time that you've had training with us, that all of our trainers that, like Kamar, for example, we've got phone call class, transcription, voiceover, all of those people, all of the trainers were exactly where you were, right? We don't have anybody train unless they started where you are and they are actually doing it. So that is proof right there that it is legitimate. Kamar he talks about how he used to make $300 a month, and now he makes over $3,000 a month. How much did you make this month, did you say, Kamar?
Sorry, where?
How much did you say you made this month? You totaled it up or something?
Right. So this month, when I really summed it up, I made over 600,000, close over 600,000 in deals, Jamaican dollars in deals.
Jamaican dollars. Yeah. So he was where you were, and he moved his way up, and that's why he's now one of our head trainers. So, that shows that it is legit. Okay. So let's see. So how many people are planning on coming this weekend? So I want to say, put in here, I'm in. I want to see. We said Janice says she's nervous, but I'll see you there.
Okay.
Nathan will be there. Andrea, Janice. All right. So Jerome, you're far. You're in Montego Bay. But if you really want it, Jerome, you can come. Get on the Knucksburg. Get on a bus. Get over there. It's really not that difficult. We have people do that quite often, right?
Right. Last time we had a lot of persons from even Mandeville. So we have people who travel to the boot camps.
Yeah. So don't make where you are hold you back, right? So, you can get the bus, you've got a relative or somebody that you just need to sleep on their couch for a night, make it happen. We have 2 people that said they lived in Mandeville when they attended training. So great.
And they are happy they attended.
Yes. All right. So once again, you sign up online or fill out this form, savemyseatplease.com, and we will follow up with you. So right there, register online. And this special for the 10, because it's normally 15,000, and right now it's 10,000 up until tomorrow night. Is that correct?
So this special ends. It is set to end at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Let's extend it tomorrow. Let's go to the end. Let's go to like midnight tomorrow.
Right. So we'll extend it until midnight.
All right. So midnight tomorrow, you can still get that $10,000 cost. When you go the next day, Friday morning, you will see that it's back up to 15,000. Okay.
All right.
So somebody says they're taking a day off on Friday. See, that is what you need to do. That is the attitude. That is somebody that's going to be successful because they know what it takes. Awesome. Looking forward to seeing you there.
Everyone, thank you for joining us.
How long is the training, Kamar? 9 to 5? Or it's on the options?
9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Day 1 of the training is 9 p.m. to 4 p.m. Day 2 of the training is not as long. Day 2 of the training is usually half the time. So it's really 1.5 day. So they come on Sunday for part 2 of the training. They come either in the morning or in the afternoon.
Okay. Great. So once again, fill out that form if you need any special help or anything like that. Fill out that form. Very important. If you do not fill out the form, go ahead and just get registered online. All right. So hopefully this. Oh, and Ava says, is there a break for lunch? Yes, there is a break for lunch. The location is in Mall Plaza on 20 Constant Spring Road. We're in Unit 20 upstairs by Express Fitness. So it's Mall Plaza. Once you register, you'll get information about it. But that's where it is, in Mall Plaza, 20 Constant Spring Road, and it is in Kingston, okay? So,
so we want to thank you all again for joining us, and I really look forward to seeing everyone on this webinar. I look forward to seeing you at the boot camp, and I will be showing you exactly what I do and how I was even able to close $600,000 in, website projects this month. So see you there, and thank you again for attending. If you have any further questions, I will leave my email address so that you may email me. I will send
All
my
right.
email address right now.
Thank you, Kamar. Everybody say thank you, Kamar. Thank you, Kamar. And I know you guys learned a ton on this webinar, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine what you're going to learn over 2 days with Kamar. It is awesome. You need to be there, and hopefully we will see you there. Fill out that form, register right now, and see you this weekend. We're about changing lives, changing your financial future, and making things happen for you. So hopefully we'll see you there, and take care, everybody. Thanks for joining. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.